The mall games. The arena of the mall. A massive 5-floor shopping center, once filled with life, now concrete tomb. Every floor is crawling with zombies. Elevators are dead. Lights flicker on and off. Stores contain weapon supplies and horrors. Whores? Yeah, let's go.
Yippee!
Some bitches.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Character introductions. Emperor Palpatine. Liao G. Brittany. Don't know who they are. Lord Saladin.
Huh? Who
Lelouch
was it?
v
Oh,
Britannia.
Lelouch
Lelouch.
from Code Geass.
No Gias.
No. That's fine.
Killers,
He's a
soldiers, and
master now.
survivors. Venom Snake. The Bride. I already knew that. Just Black. Chuso. From what?
Choso from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh,
His
he fights
blood
with
powers.
crowbars, right?
No,
Okay.
his blood powers.
Soldier 11. Stormtrooper 407. Why is he marked down as
407.
why is he marked down as a killer soldier? Oh, I guess he's a survivor.
You added
Creatures, monsters,
407.
and mystics. Yeah.
Awesome.
Xenomorph the Tar. Oh, from. I was thinking about adding B. I was thinking about adding B, but I was like, that's such a bad character to add. Why would I
From
add that?
Slimeacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Countered you.
tar.
Yagaroth, Mother Gooseberry, Toriel, Amori, Game and Watch. Again?
No, get him out of here. I didn't add him.
I'm a fucking idiot. That's my own fault.
Oh, did you do it on the same?
No, I deleted him. I deleted everyone but him because he was like morphed into the other wording.
Oh,
I
got
just
it.
glanced over because it went from like 21, or it went from 1 to like 23, and I didn't even realize.
I see.
Okay, the tributes. Just like Chuso from Jujutsu Kaisen, Lelouch,
Oh wait, yeah, duh. Of course he doesn't have his Geass. If he had his
Aisling
Geass, he
Duval,
would just make everyone kill themselves. That's his entire power.
Aisling Duval,
What?
Emperor Palpatine. That's just a random ass character from Elite Dangerous.
Nice.
Ace Gambler.
Yeah.
Big Rick, I hate you. The Innocents, Toriel, Amori, he's not innocent. Zelda,
True.
Legion, Stormtrooper, Adolf Hitler from Zombie Army,
Now that's an
Conviction,
innocent
Roxy.
man.
Yeah, why is he marked? He's trying to commit omnicide.
Yeah. Oh, was that the one that showed
Yeah,
up?
I just
Awesome.
went like omnicide character said Adolf
I
Hitler.
was thinking it
Zombie
was
Army.
Aaron Yeager,
Mm.
but that's better.
Just why him?
Yeah. He's the most popular.
All right, let's get cracking. Actually, let me see if I didn't accidentally leave the stove on because I'm retarded.
Relatable.
Let's flip this off. Tribute. Okay, it does work in the right order. I didn't get spoiled. I just saw 2 people die though.
I see.
I don't know who.
All right.
The door slams shut. Tributes awaken in random parts of the mall as zombie modes echo through the halls. Palpatine manipulates Stormtrooper into serving him. That's not manipulation. That's giving him an order.
Yeah, true. Crazy. Shocking.
Jess hides in sporting goods store and crafts a makeshift trap. Ace tries to flirt with Zelda, who nearly kills him in response.
Who?
Ace.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Mother
Fitting death.
Gooseberry stabs a decayed mall cop zombie and drags it into a candy store. Chuso refuses to kill a crying tribute. Torio joins him saying we can still be good. Venom Snake stalks
Venom
Roxy,
snake.
who screams, I'm the best, by running to mannequins.
Oh my
You
god.
left? meets Aisling. They smile and shake hands, immediately planning to kill each other from that point.
Makes sense.
Xenomorph impales Hitler in the restroom. Oh, okay.
Good.
Pickle Rick. I want to add Xenomorph. I had a feeling you were going to.
Of course you did.
The tar absorbs its soda fountain in purple glow. The bride suddenly
Soda.
the bride suddenly dispatches a zombie in the food court. Her tire iron ready. Yagoroth stalks the frozen food aisle, killing silently. 407 sets a fire to the perfume sections, triggering a fire alarm to distract zombies. Condiment King ambushes Legion with mustard spray. It causes Legion's visual sensors to glitch. Lelouch and Aisling and Lelouch,
Lelouch.
Aisling, Lelouch, Aisling, and Ace share intel.
I thought Ace died.
Trust. No, he nearly died.
Oh,
He nearly gets cut, basically. He
okay, got
didn't
it.
get injured. He just got almost cut.
He got grazed.
The bride suddenly dispatches night one. The bride suddenly dispatches a zombie in the food court. I already said that. Torio hugs Amori to sleep. He doesn't move, just stares.
Yeah.
Snake finds 407's trap. He disables it and leaves a warning note. Jess kills a tribute we don't see on screen, only hear the bowstring. Zelda and the bride share a tense conversation about mercy. Neither agrees. Mother Gooseberry serves poison gumdrops to Stormtrooper. He chokes on it. He doesn't even die. He doesn't even die from the poison. He chokes on it and breaks his neck falling down the stairs.
Wow. Interesting.
The tar absorbs a zombie and burps out bones. Pickle Rick builds a trap in the
Yeah.
wires. Legion and Soldier 11 make a pact. Pure logic, no emotion. Amori stabs a mannequin thinking it moved. He sleeps inside a clothing rack. Xenomorph climbs walls. Roxy screams. She lives. Palpatine whispers in Jess's ear while she sleeps, offering her power. She wakes up with the blade to his throat. It's a bit creepy for an old man to do that.
Yeah. It's
Mother
Palpatine.
Gooseberry comes to herself while dragging a leg. Why is she just took over the candy store? Yagoroth sleeps
That kinda
under an
makes sense.
escalator surrounded by corpses. She doesn't dream. Yep, Stormtrooper and Hitler.
I don't think it knows who Yagoroth is.
Lelouch. Is it Lausch or Louche?
Lelouch.
Lelouch groups consisting of Aisling, Ace, and a cautious Soldier 11 takes control of the security hub. A heavily locked office on the third floor. Surveillance is broken, but it has emergency lights and maps of the mall. Ace listens, then pockets a flare gun as Lelouch starts planning. Venom Snake finds the remains of Stormtrooper, bits of gumdrops still in between his teeth. He blames Mother Gooseberry, tracks her candy-colored trail to the food court, and nearly kills her until Gooseberry starts singing to him about child he lost. Snake hesitates. She kisses his forehead, then leaves.
Cool. Interesting interaction.
Torio, Chuso, and Amori find shelter in bedding. Well, that's the equivalent of she just Nardwared him.
Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy.
Jess Black and the bride begin coordinating kills through their partnership in silence. They leave messages scratched on the mirrors. They kill 3 zombies.
Yippee.
Pickle Rick, the Tar, and Condiment King stumble into each other in the arcade. Somehow they form a pact.
I'll be right back. back.
Alright. It does know who Yagoroth is, by the way.
It does?
Yeah, cause just based on the
Okay.
wording. Or it might not have a good idea, but it knows. The power flickers. Emergency lights pulse red. Xenomorph is crawling to the vents, and it's learning. Ace finds 407 in an electronics store. They bond over being the normal people. Ace offers him shelter at checkpoint 0, then stabs him in the kidney as soon as he turns around. Lelouch
It's fucked up.
finds the body saying nothing, but he writes Ace equals a liar on the wall with blood. Roxy's last chance. Roxy, damaged and frantic, screams at a reflection in shattered mirror, I'm still the best, but stumbles upon Yagoroth's nest.
Oh shit.
Yagoroth watches silently, then lets her go.
Drama.
Lelouch and Aisling. A quiet war has begun at checkpoint 0. Lelouch wants orders, Aisling wants dominance. Soldier 11 starts to doubt both of them. When Legion arrives seeking refuge, they allow him in, but assign him a tracking tag, just in case. Chuso cracks. Toru offers Chuso a hug, and he weeps in her arms. She then finds him later trying to strangle Mori in his sleep. She
Oh
slaps
shit.
him and
I
throws
love
him
how
out.
she just adopted like the two depressed people. They're just doing nothing.
Snake sets a trap. Snake lures a group of zombies into the stock room and explodes up a propane tank inside. Mother Gooseberry catches Zelda, then offers her cupcakes made from rotting zombie fingers. Zombie stabs her in the leg and escapes. Conway King's Fall. Well, I shouldn't read the titles of these areas.
Yeah.
Trying to protect his new crew, Conor McKing charges into the zombie horde, wielding dual-shot hot sauce pistols. He gets 2 headshots before being pulled down, saying, I regret nothing. The tar mutates.
What a way to go.
It starts laughing, but the laughter is more human now. Attention shoppers, our exclusive Midnight Madness sale has begun. Discounts on sanity. Every entrance locks. The layout of the mall changes overnight. Corridors that didn't exist appear. Food courts warp. Zombies are faster and more aggressive and covered in
Silent Hill
fluorescent
type
paint.
beat.
A fog rolls in.
Yeah, it's Silent Hill.
For the next 48 hours, customers will be stalked by the Foghound, or Fogbound.
Awesome.
Day 5, Sales of Terror. A power surge blasts through the mall. Checkpoint Zero's walls start seeping liquid blood behind the wallpaper. Lelouch loses composure. He starts drawing symbols on the maps and whispering to himself. Ace-Link watches him coldly. If he cracks, we end him. Soldier 11 locks the door and moves his bedroll closer to the exit. He no longer trusts either of them. That's a woman, by the way, not a fucking man. Legion records everything.
Oh, well. Tensions
I
are
understand-
rising.
Yeah, I understand.
Nothing has
Legion's like a
happened to
fucking-
that group the entire time. They just keep not trusting each other.
Well, Ace left, and then Legion joined. And when
Yeah.
Legion joined, like I said, they put a tracker on him, and he's recording everything. And I know he's a robot with like a camera on his face, but I just imagine he has like an old V8, like a fucking old ass camera, like a
Yeah.
family one, just like, puts it up to his fucking sensor, just recording them like that.
Not suspicious at all.
The bride faces warped cashier zombie screaming, buy one, get dead free. She plants a trap
Oh my god.
using broken escalator treads, snaring the thing by the neck. She doesn't look back. Her expression is blank. Snake's ghost return. A snake enters a toy store warped by the sale. Plastic soldier mannequins move and salute him to begin whispering his name. Okay. Sorry, I was
Huh?
reading something to see if it was like lore accurate.
I see.
Because I was like, I don't know if that's correct or not. I got spoiled something. Ah. Yeah, the mannequins start whispering his name. Uh, the fog triggered traumatic hallucinations in Chuso. Triggers traumatic hallucinations. Chuso thinks Torio is his dead brother. He begs for forgiveness. But when Omori appears, Chuso attacks. Torio blocks the blow, and Omori slices Chuso's leg with an eerie calm. They don't kill him, but he starts to laugh.
Well,
Ace stumbles into the mall into the mall's warped cosmic wing. He sees dozens of reflections, all smiling, all stabbing. He doesn't sleep that night.
understandable.
Mother Gooseberry lures a mutated zombie into her kitchen, formerly a Panda Express. She hums as she tenderizes its head. Another fogbound finds her, this one fused with a shopping cart and spitting broken glass, and impales her through the back with a
No.
sharpened gift card rack.
Damn it.
Roxy, still disoriented and damaged, screams at the mannequins, "I'm still the best!" and beats her own reflection with the display leg until her claws fall off. She shuts down for hours. That's all it says. She
Uh-huh.
then collapses, shuts down for hours. The tar evolves again, to be able to speak, eat, fear, and cheep. Lelouch paints blood circles around himself, chanting about chess moves, the mall beneath the mall. Aisling watches him. Soldier 11 finally makes her move. He slits Lelouch's throat in silence.
Damn.
Just Black and the bride disappear. They were most likely living the vents.
They're in my walls.
They're my walls. Legion joins Snakes. Legion watches a tape of Lelouch's madness and then joins Snake and Pickle Rick. Snake just nods. Pickle Rick gives him a can of Axe body spray. Everything goes back to normal. Blah blah blah. Alright. Chapter
Right.
4.
Yeah.
I really don't want any of these people to win besides Legion.
I don't remember who's alive. I don't want Pickle Rick to win.
Lord Saladin, Venom Snake, Roxy, Aisling, Ace, Jess, The Bride, Amori, Toriel, Chuso, Pickle Rick, The Tar, Xenomorph, Yagoroth, Zelda, Soldier 11, Legion, Game & Watch. I never added him. I purposely deleted him.
He's still here. Alright, I'm rooting for Omori or Yagoroth or Xenomorph or Choso.
I need to delete that old fucking
You do.
the other one that's in a different chat. I think because I edited it, I
knows.
think it still might be confusing to him as there.
Interesting.
I got spoiled. Whatever.
Yep.
Day 7, the mall wakes up. Lelouch dead. Checkpoint 0 becomes cold and quiet. Aisling doesn't mourn. She burns his notes and replaces his maps with her own. Soldier says nothing, but each time she passes the door where Lelouch died, she taps his knife twice on the wall. I don't know why. That's kind of cringe, man. Venom Snake, Legion, and Pickle Rick settle into a broken pet store, refortifying it. Pickle Rick rides a defanged mechanical pony for morale. Snake glares at him doing it. Legion tapes cameras into 2 ferrets and sends them into the vents.
Whoa.
They return with footage of Roxy sitting in a pile of her own parts.
Alright.
Now
How's
fully
that?
semi-sentient, the tar uses old mall signs to name itself. Feed me. It follows Pickle Rick's trail, something singing broken jingles. Sometimes singing broken jingles. Feed me fashion, feed me fear. Chuso morale collapses. Chuso no longer speaking paints his face with zombie blood and leaves a message scrawled in his own feces. Toyoki
Oh my
catches him
goodness.
sharpening bones from a human arm. She banishes him from their makeshift den. Omori doesn't speak. He just leaves his knife half unsheathed by Cusco's path.
Oh.
At sunset, just Black and the bride return. They decapitate 2 zombies and leave the heads in front of Checkpoint Zero, then vanish again. Zelda's dilemma. Zelda finds an old maternity store where baby mannequins have been dressed in blood-soaked onesies. She nearly collapses. Then she hears crying, but it's real. And it's a trap. A baby zombie with metal claws. She
Well.
slays it in one swing. Xenomorph versus Yagoroth. The Xenomorph stalks silently. Yagoroth lies in wait, coiled up like a worm god. You
Let's
are not
go.
gonna believe this. Um, their fights spills over. I'm gonna add a worm god to the fucking never mind.
To the what?
To the rug.
Nice.
Um, their fight spills over tables, through metal gates, and into a smoothie stand. In a final burst of desperation, Yagoroth slams the Xenomorph into an air fryer. Or active fryer, sorry.
Damn.
They are cooked alive, screeching echoes through the mall vents.
Let's go.
Legion learns. After analyzing the movements patterns, Legion discovers a shocking truth. The mall's layout subtly shifts every 24 hours. He shares this information with only Snake. Pickle Rick only with Snake, who adds, "So it wants us lost, then we kill it first." Pickle Rick adds, "I want to eat it." Ace
Very
tries
interesting.
redemption. Racked with guilt over 407, Ace leaves a peace offering of food. Why is it doing that? At checkpoint zero, Aisling takes the food. Soldier 11 puts a bullet through Ace's leg as a warning.
Wow. As a thank you.
Yeah. She finds the bride finds Amori sitting alone in the music store. He looks at her. She raises her weapon. She doesn't strike. Instead, she walks away. Some part of her remembers just being empty once the doors open. A single door, or a door opens. A single door at the bottom floor. The PA crackles. Clearance final. Enter for freedom. All cameras go dead. The doors glow. Condemned. Chuso. Chuso rushes there first. Jess appears from the shadows and shoots him through the neck before he gets there.
Damn.
As he chokes on his own blood, Amori calmly kneels and finishes him. Last chapter.
Whoa.
Do it now.
Pull the lever.
At checkpoint zero, Aisling Duval stages her final betrayal. She poisons Soldier 11's water flask. She realizes too late, vomiting, collapsing to the console. Her last words being figures.
Yeah. We love that.
Roxy stumbles into an atrium, heavily damaged, babbling about being the best. One eye flickering. She charges the clearance doors, screaming incoherently, and is torn apart by automatic mall turrets. What?
Where did they get those?
I don't know.
Every mall has them, I guess.
Yours doesn't? Negoroth, wounded and enraged, begins a rampage to the food court, hunting everything that breathes. She corners Zelda, Jess, and the bride near the escalators. Jess fires 2 arrows. One misses. One pierces the neck. The bride finishes off by hacking Negoroth's spine in half with a fire axe.
That's not fair. It was 3-on-1.
In the pet store, the tar attacks Pickle Rick, screaming about corrupt advertisements. Feed me bargains, feed me screams. Rick dodges. Rick pulls a lighter and explodes a gas line behind him, engulfing them both in fire.
Ah. Rip.
His raspberries were wubba wubba dub dub.
Of course. That sucks.
Toyo rescues Amori from a pursuing zombie mob by luring them into a children's playpen filled with barbed wire. She kisses him in the forehead and holds them off while he escapes. But as
Makes
she
sense.
turns, Ace Vincente, desperate and feral, stabs her in the back.
Damn.
Killed.
Surprised he's
Amori,
made it this far.
Amori stands there. Ace says, "Don't blame me, kid," as he stabs her in the neck. Or stabs him in the neck. Or Amori stabs him in the neck, sorry, I should specify.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The mall
Never
collapse
mind.
again. Why does it always involve like imploding?
It's going down.
Exit only, no returns. Final moments. Aisling Duval is caught under a collapsing ceiling. Zelda tries to save her, but Aisling pulls her down too. Both vanish underneath the rubble. Game & Watch is dead. Thank God.
Who?
Game & Watch.
Oh, good.
already.
Good.
He hasn't showed up once until now. Just to die.
Just to die, yeah. He was definitely needed.
This Black kills Lord Souden with a bow shot to the heart. Snake fatally stabs the bride and whispers we're both tired of fighting. Just as Snake clash, but Amori intervenes, stabbing them both. The last two, Amori and Legion. Amori and Legion
Let's
stand at
go,
the clearance
Amori.
door. Only one may exit. Legion looks down. I do not require escape. And then Amori just leaves.
Okay. So who wins?
Amori.
Oh, cool.
He leaves to the exit.
Let's go.
That sucks. I'm gonna have them fight.
Yeah, have them fight.
Because, like, I thought first, like, oh no, Legion. Because Legion
have
would
them
honestly
fight.
fight for his life. He has
Yeah.
fought for his life a couple
Amori
of
would
times.
fight for his life too. He would not succumb.
Legion steps forward, his mechanical body sparkling damage from earlier. He speaks, "You have demonstrated efficiency. You are a threat. And you are not correct." He raises a sharpened antenna like a spear. Amori simply draws out his switchblade.
Yo.
Amori slashes low. Legion pivots, antenna sweeping for the head. Sparks fly. Legion throws Amori back. Amori tumbles, rolls, rises without blinking. Amori jabs forward. Hits metal, the blade bends, but it doesn't break. Legion raises his weapon. Amori drops his blade mid-run, then slides beneath it and drives a piece of broken metal, maul tile into the Legion's neck.
Oh shit.
His Legion's last words is understood, you win, and dies.
That goes hard.
That is something Legion would do though.
Yeah.
So